Previously on Dragon Quest Builders.
The slime on top of a slime. There's obviously some kind of quest. It would be cool if we could get him to join our village as well. Have I got a flower on me? Oh, I didn't know I had to get a flower. Tantigel Sanctuary. So I wonder what's down here. Oh, look at that. A little secret little thing. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, what have I found here? Turn back. Turn back before it is too late. Oh, God. Sully not thy hands with this accursed item, lest thou be sorry. That makes me want to touch it even more. That makes me want it more. Hello and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. As you might have seen, we do have some towers on the top. They're kind of like watch posts kind of thing. Let me know what you think of them in the comments. I'm not actually sure if I like them or not. It looks kind of strange. I'm not quite sure about them, but I don't know. I'm not sure what else to build up there because I first of all built a different kind of tower, but I ended up taking it down because I didn't like it. That is what I've come out with, but I will go up there and show you because there's actually rooms inside them as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of rooms and I haven't quite done the inside yet. That will be my next task. My next task is definitely going to be to change all these rooms around and place them exactly how I want them. So hopefully we should see a big change in the inside of the base on the next video. Hopefully I will get some time to do it, but we will see. Anyway, I've moved the vine used to be like over here somewhere, right? Well, I've moved it and it's now here because it now actually goes up inside the tower. So this is the tower up here. We've got two towers next to each other like that, and you can go in them and you can go all the way to the top and stuff, and we've got a window there as well, and you can even go to the very top here, and I've put like loads of lights and stuff up here, so it's like a proper little watch post thing. And this is actually the build limit as well, I think. Let me just check. I think it is. Yeah, this is the build limit, so we can't go any higher than this, but I did it a bit lower on this part. This part is actually a bit lower just so I could put some lights down, because you can't put anything on top of here because obviously it's build limits. And the funny thing is I put these towers so close that I can actually jump and make it to the other tower. It's like Olympics. So yeah, that's basically it. It's just little towers and they're exactly the same really on both sides. Let's build it. Nothing to see here. I'm gonna put stuff in here, but I'm not sure yet what yet, because obviously the villagers are not going to be able to get up to the roof, so these are probably just going to be like decoration or my private bedroom or something like that. I'm not sure yet. I've put a tree inside the little courtyard part. It kind of covers the whole thing. Now it looks like it has big googly eyes coming out, and now it looks like, I don't know, a mouth, and I have a big imagination, I know. What we are going to do today is we're actually going to continue with the story in a second, but first what I want to do is actually get our very last slime. Oh, is something attacking us? I think something is attacking us, but I think it's okay. Yes, our very last slime is actually through the red teleportal. I looked it up online because I wanted to do it, but I know that you can't actually finish the slime quest until you get the rainbow drop, which has been mentioned in the story, and I know that is coming up very soon in the story, so it shouldn't be like that long until we get the rainbow drop. So you know, I thought I'd do it. It said it was northeast if I remember, so it should be like this way somewhere. The slime should be this way somewhere. I see it already. Yeah, okay. Really easy to spot, really easy. I just completely forgot where they all were. I'm not even sure if I spotted this one. I don't know. Anyway, we are here now, so let's go. Let's go and climb. Let's do a bit of climbing. Oh, God, I suck at this climbing. I suck at this. Just go underneath. Sometimes it like goes all stupid. It's really irritating, but yeah. I'm gonna run out of dirt as well. Okay, now we're gonna go across. Go across. Oh, I didn't mean to go that way, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I wonder what kind of slime's up here. Oh yes, I also know that this slime wants a pink flower, which I already have. I'm ready and equipped. It's a metal slime. Right, that's cool. Okay, so it's one of these flowers here. These corilly bud things, and I have a spade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant it and then just pick it up with a spade, and this should be what this little guy wants. If like the thing that I read was correct anyway. Oh, we need one more brick because we need to be a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, let's talk to him and see what he says anyway. Slurp, I know you know. You know that I know. I know that you know that I know. This world used to be covered in green grass and lovely pink flowers as far as the eye could see. Yep, that's right. But now there's nothing but ice and ash. Where did all the flowers go? Ask your Dragonlord that. Ask your Dragonlord. Aren't all the monsters connected? Like, aren't they all like, I don't know, maybe there's good monsters that don't know about the Dragonlords, but you would have thought he would have known why the flowers are gone. You silly slime. Goo-wee, it's so pink, Slurp. Is this one of those lovely pink flowers? It's so lovely and so pink. I wish I could look as lovely as this, Slurp. If the world was full of flowers, they'd all be reflected in my shiny body and I'd look so great. The way things are now, I just look grey. Okay, he doesn't want to be a grey slime. I kind of don't blame him, you know. It's not a spectacular colour, in my opinion. He should be purple. Purple for the win. But pink's nice. Pink's good too. Okay, so we got the last clouded memory. Oh, I wish the world was full of flowers. Then I'd look lovely all the slime. Wow, these guys are funny. Okay, let's return to base then, and we are finally going to get on with some story. If you remember, just like a little recap, the last time we did the story, we built the Holy Hostel for Ellie, and we built the princess's room for one of the guards. One of the guards wanted the princess to have a room, and I have yet to turn in the quests for doing that, so that is what we are going to do now. So we need to go speak to this guard here. Oh, looks like somebody has broken into the base because there's like some bones on the floor, so I can only imagine that a skeleton snuck in and my villagers took care of it. Fine work, Multi. Verily, thou hast built a room fit for a princess. I am sure Her Majesty will be as pleased as I am. I think she will be. What are they doing in the room next door anyway? What is Barbella doing? It looks really strange. 'Tis beyond doubt that thou art the carpenter. Nay, the builder of legend. Oh, he's changed his tune. He used to say carpenter. Does he believe us now? Oh my god. Now that I think upon it, Morty, thou art a most peculiar lady. I have heard many a rumour about thee. For instance, 'tis said thou growest no stronger, no matter how many enemies thou defeatest. I kind of like it that way though. I kind of like it that we don't level up in the traditional way. It just makes this game a little bit more unique and different. That thou canst see ghosts and speak with monsters. That thou art entirely lacking in manners and bodily warmth and pecs. What have people been saying about us, really? And yet, the thing that I find most peculiar about thee is that thou speakest to me in my sleep. What? I do? Wait, what? Is he dreaming about us? Okay. Never before have I met anyone so insensible as to address someone while they are sleeping. And yet, the moment I hear thy voice, I cannot help but leap to my feet. Oh, someone's got a crush on our potato face. I just know it. Multi, art thou truly a normal human? Or, no, he's found out. He's found out. We're aliens. Oh no, by the goddess, can it be true? Art thou, in fact, a figment of mine imagination that only I can see and hear? No, eek, plague me no more, foul spectre. Oh, and thanks for building the bedroom. Oh, no problem. No worries. We got a chimera wing. Nice. And I got some bones and stuff. I'm going to talk to Merlin. I think he said something funny the last time I spoke to him. I think I had quite a funny little conversation with him last time. 'Twould seem the Banner of Hope have a special power to clear the cobwebs from one's mind. Where once I saw the world around me as through a darkened glass, now my senses are keen and bright. Well, that's good. I had thought myself a young man, yet, but now I am come to understand the true ravages that cruel time have inflicted upon my person. So he thought that he wasn't as old as what he was, apparently. Maybe like, oh, maybe because it was so dark. Like, it's so dark outside, isn't it? Maybe he can't like see himself. And now like I've brought a little bit of light, he can actually see his hands and he's like, oh damn, I am so old. That must suck. Multi, my girl, there are things in this world that it is better not to know. I think you need to know if you're old. I think you need to know. Though the darkness have cleared from my eyes, I cannot claim to be entirely joyful at the horrors that have been brought to light. Oh, dude, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm sure you're not that old, right? You only look like, I don't know, maybe he's like 60 or something. He kind of looks like Santa Claus. Alright, then, let's talk to Ellie. Goddess be praised is even more beautiful than I imagined it. Thank you, Multi. Now the people of Tantegel have a sanctuary from all this danger and darkness. Speaking of darkness, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about. Okay? I've heard a rumour about the young warrior who set out from Tantegel long ago to fight the Dragonlords, the hated king of the monsters. The story goes that the Dragonlords asked the warrior to join him in return for half of the world, and the warrior answered yes. I know this story, yep. And that's how this bleak and benighted world came into existence. Okay, what I don't understand, Multi, is why the warrior would agree to the Dragonlord's offer. Maybe he got like blackmailed or something, or maybe he was just like, you know what, I'm sick of being the legendary hero. Let's just join forces with the villain, might as well. They say he was the scion of a legendary hero. Had he only seen out his mission to the end, he would have become a great hero himself. And yet, he chose to turn his back on that goodness and that glory and accept the offer of the great deceiver himself. Did he truly believe that the Dragonlords would part with half of the world so easily? The poor fool. Though he committed a great sin when he went against the goddess's guidance, I'm sure he had his reasons. If that warrior was still alive today, I'd be ever so keen to meet him. Perhaps I could convince him to return to the righteous path. Maybe he is now like a hermit, like living somewhere, like cooped up somewhere, like with hardly any clothes on, like wearing rags or something. I don't know. Oh, I nearly forgot. My grandfather asked me to give you this. It's his secret recipe for a medicine with miraculous healing properties. You might very well need it if you're going to fight the Dragonlord yourself. Ah, so it's from Garentius, right? The old man. I remember him. So we've got some ruby. What is this miracle item? Where is it? Ah, Yggdrasil essence. Ah, I remember. That is actually a pretty good item. Revives and restore you to full health upon death. Oof, I wonder if I can make more of those. I would love to have a little, you know, a little supply of those. But then it could make the boss fight a little bit too easy if that was the case. Oh yeah, my auroral armor actually broke. So I'm actually not wearing the best armor at the moment. I'm only wearing iron armor, which kind of sucks. I need to gather some more resources to get some more of that, but for now it's fine, it's fine. Let's talk to Merlin. Well met, Multi. 'Twould seem thy preparations for the Dragonlord's downfall are nigh complete. Nearly complete then, yep. Thou hast gathered together the ancient emblem, the staff of rain, and the sunstone. With these three artifacts, thou canst reconstruct the long-lost ancient altar. Ah, okay. 'Tis only by the power of this altar that the sacred rainbow drop might be built, and the path to the Dragonlord's Isle of Evil can be opened once more. Before we do it though, I reckon, do you remember the castle where half the world was? There's actually a key to get into that, so there must be something in the story to do with that. We must get a key. Maybe that's where the legendary hero is hiding. Maybe because he said he was going to give him half the world. Maybe that's where the legendary hero is. That would be interesting. I would really love to meet him. I think that everybody in town would be really mad if I brought him back though. Thou hast also forged the Sword of Kings and the auroral armor, the legendary arms of the true hero of Alefgard. I wouldn't really say the auroral armor was that legendary since it broke. I didn't think that the legendary items could break, but I guess the auroral armor can. The Sword of Kings doesn't break. I've used it loads and it's not even, the durability hasn't even gone down even the slightest notch, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't break. Whenever such a hero should appear in this world, these arms will serve him well in his battle against the Dragonlords. Look, I did not make these weapons for somebody else. I made them for me. There is but one duty that remaineth before the role allotted unto thee by Almighty Rubis is finally fulfilled. Thou must needs recover the crystal from which the rainbow drop is to be fashioned, and offer it up to the ancient's altar. Right. Long have I laboured to divine how thou wilt obtain this sacred crystal, and at last the secret have revealed itself unto me. Nice. I have seen how thou wilt craft the ultimate key that will open the doors of darkness behind which the crystal is hidden. So the crystal must be in the half of the world castle then. I'm pretty sure that's what the key is for. And I have seen the ultimate enemy that doth await thee there. Can you draw me a picture? I'd love to see it. Multi, my girl, before thou departest to beard this mighty foe and fulfill thy destiny, what sayest thou to making this castle of Tantegel even more splendid than it already is? Impossible! When thy role as the builder of Alefgard is complete, thy powers will surely wane. 'Tis meet to make the most of them while still thou canst. What? So when we restore the Dragonlord, like, we're gonna lose the power to build? What? Why? Why are we gonna get weaker? That's stupid. That makes no sense. The reconstruction of Tantegel is a momentous task indeed, and yet I warrant that the town's revival may already be assured. Ah yes, 'tis just as I did foresee it, verily. Thy building talents know no bounds. We must have already had enough to complete the quest straight away. Multi, my girl, I congratulate thee. Thou hast trodden a long and treacherous path to reach this point. I know. In all of the divers realms of Alefgard, Cancelin, Rumordar, Cole and Galemholm, thou didst overcome nigh unscalable obstacles to achieve their salvation. In the beginning, thou wert sore abashed to have this sacred duty thrust upon thee, and didst attempt to rebel against thy fate, didst thou not? Did I? I don't know. I don't think I did. I like building. But now, the time for resistance is over. Soon thy sacred duty will be complete, and this weighty burden lifted from thy shoulders. Oh, my dearest Multi, thou hast done Alefgard proud. It is very nearly time for thee to embark upon thy final adventure. Oh my god, we got a seed of life. It can't be. Stop talking like this. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not ready for this adventure to end quite yet. I think there might be a bit more to go still. I think it's just teasing me. It's just trying to wind me up. That's what I think. Nice seed of life and another bit of dialogue. There's so much dialogue on this chapter, isn't there? It seems to be way more dialogue on this chapter than any of the other chapters anyway. Okay, to Merlin again. Multi, my girl, I commend thee to have made it this far. Thou hast assembled the sacred artifacts required to build the ancient altar, and rebuilt the long-lost arms by which the Dragonlords might be matched. Right, I know this. Though it cannot be said that Tantegel is yet restored the way it once was, the foundations for its eventual revival are nigh unshakable. So long as we men and women of Tantegel have the holy water that thou didst create, and the strength of will to follow in thy footsteps, 'tis but a matter of time before the town and the castle are restored to their former glory. I think I'm going to make it better. Hopefully. The moment that thou dost fulfill thy final duty to rebuild the rainbow drop by which the Dragonlord's Isle of Evil might be reached, 'twill be fair to say that, in the greater part at least, the world will be returned to the state it was in afore this dread darkness was unleashed upon us. Whew! It's hard to read all this dialogue. It's like such strange language to read. So it's like it's just really weird to read out, and it's like quite a mouthful. I'm surprised I haven't got tongue twisted yet. And with that, Alefgard's revival will be assured. Right, awesome. Why such clouded brows, my girl? Ah, I see. Thou art so overcome with emotion to hear such happy news, thou knowest not how to react. Come, Moti, where thought alone will not provide the answers we seek, let us instead rely on action. The rainbow drop must be rebuilt. Alright, as I have told thee many times before, the crystal from which the rainbow drop must be crafted is hid away in the blackest pit of this cursed land. A recess darker and danker than any other. I'm so looking forward to finding where this crystal is. And what is more, it is guarded by the source of the darkness itself, who is not like to part with it by any other means than by force of arms. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less. Moti, my girl, I'll be alright, Merland, I can do it. Have a little faith. The monster who doth lurk in this deep, dank darkness will be thy final foe. Huh? What? Is it the Dragonlord? No, that can't be. We're supposed to get the crystal so we can meet the Dragonlord. That makes no sense. I know not what manner of fiend he is, but for the sake of all that is good and holy, I bid thee put him to the sword. Right. The doors to the darkness wherein he sleeps are unlocked by the ultimate key, of which I have already recovered one part. I bid thee gather the remaining materials to construct this key and bravely venture into the lair of thine ultimate enemy. Alright, don't worry, you just stay here and I'll do all the work. Don't worry, no worries. Defeat him, and all that thou requirest to rebuild the rainbow drop shall be thine. Okay, we got a keystone and a new quest. Okay, a prismatic crystal must be found. We know how to build a ultimate key. A gemstone studded key formed from a magical metal. Okay, yep, so it definitely unlocks the door to that castle. Interesting. So let me just have a look then to see what we actually need to make it. How do we make this key? It must be on one of these somewhere. Have I gone past it? Must have gone past it. Maybe it's on the workbench. Oh, it could be on the thing in the other room. I know what I mean. I know where it is, I think. If it's not here, then it's definitely... Yep. It's definitely there. So, through here, in this, like, holy room. Diviner's Den. That's it. What the hell is a floatocopper? What? We need a floatocopper. Where the hell do you get one of those from? Okay, we got a keystone, but I don't know. I guess we just have to follow the marker. Is it outside? Oh, it's dark. We need to go to sleep. Alright, so then, I think I'm going to stop here for today, and we will craft the key in the next video. Hopefully, we'll get a lot more action, because there's just a whole lot of dialogue. There was a whole lot of dialogue in this episode, but... yeah, it was interesting, and now we are going to fight our final foe, apparently, but I don't think it's our final foe. I think it's just like pulling our arm or something. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's going to be interesting to see what awaits us in this castle, and we are going to go there in the next episode, and I'm really excited. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you next time.
Didn't even get to bronze.